Hey, you're early. So Noxgear sent me this bag of stuff, and if you want to win something from Noxgear, then stick around. That's how I hook you into the rest of the video. You're like, oh, I could win something. Okay, I'll watch this guy. Alright, so we'll start by taking a look at some of Noxgear's products, because if you win, you get to pick the prize that you want from Noxgear's website. So let's see, there's the Tracer 360. Actually, they have the Tracer 2 now. Mine has AAA batteries. The new one, I think, has a built-in battery. But yeah, this is one of the options that you have to pick from. Good way to stay safe at night and also just, get people's attention. There's also the Noxgear 39G. This is a wearable Bluetooth speaker. I've already got a video on both of these. And then there's the stuff in the bag, which I'm going to be showing you today. So first off, we've got this Noxgear 39G clip repair kit. If you remember back to the 39G review video, which I'm sure is just top of mind for everybody, but I said this.
Boom. What's this? It says it's important. Take care not to overbend your clip. Placing the clip over a thick material could break it. But if your clip breaks, we will send it for your replacement. All right, well, we got to test that out. Let's break this clip.
So yeah, my clip broke, but I never used that clip anyway. I always did the magnetic clip. So it wasn't really an issue for me, but I figured I'm doing a review video. Might as well see how this works and get it fixed. Anyway, Chuck, catch. In case you're unfamiliar with Chuck's history, Chuck is a smoker. Had Chuck not been a smoker, he probably would have caught that. Keep that in mind, kids. Don't smoke. Don't end up like Chuck.
Noxgear 39G activated. Battery medium. Connected.
Now I doubt that anybody's going to pick this as the prize they want, but just in case, the repair kit comes with a special tool for removing and replacing screws. There's also a newly designed clip and 2 replacement screws. Now I feel like this new clip is a better design than the old one. The old one, the actual clip would bend. This one has like a little spring-loaded thing. As for changing out the clip, there was one little hiccup. This tool here, I think mine was defective because the handle here doesn't seem to be attached to the actual screw bit. So I kept trying to unscrew the screws, but while I was spinning the black part, the silver part was being held in place. There was an easy fix though. I just grabbed a rubber band, used that for friction, and kind of made my own handle. As you can see, I kind of started the new one off to the side, slightly got one of the screws in, then kind of put it into place. Then I put the second screw in, and then I tightened both screws. And I was all set to continue using the magnetic clip. It's just a great clip. Next out of the bag, we got the Noxgear 39G silicone skin. I hadn't realized that I was just wearing the skeleton of the thing, but now we can get some skin for it, and that's available in various different colors. I went with bright green. There's not a whole lot to review with this thing. It's lightweight. It's the color that they said it was going to be. If it were a spider, oh my goodness! Okay, see, that's exactly what would happen if it were a spider. But it's not a spider, so we don't really need to cover that too much. Adding the skin to the 39G was super simple. Just take it out of the bag, you put the bottom part of the speaker in first, and then you just push the top into place. What I'm doing here is I'm seeing if it'll easily flick off, which it did not, so that's great. Next we have the Noxgear wrist lamp. Oh, look at that with the unrealistic lighting situation. That makes me want to buy it. By the way, if you use IGTR Vlog as your coupon code, then you'll get a discount, because that's what coupon codes do. Anyway, the wrist lamp kit comes with the Tracer lamp. It has 2 settings. There's high and low. High is 500 lumens with a 2.5 hour burn. Low is 250 with a 5 hour burn. It's powered by a lithium rechargeable battery, and it comes with a USB-C charging cable. Its waterproof rating is IP64, which according to Google means that it won't let dust in, and it can handle splashes of water. This thing's super bright. It also has this connection that goes on the vest. So you just snap it in there. Put the light in there. Can't see anything because I blinded the camera. Okay, I do like how I can just easily switch it from the vest to the wrist. I think I'll probably go with the wrist more often just because, it feels more Iron Man-ish. Now finally out of the bag, we've got the Noxgear phone holder. As you can see here, they gave you a card with a website on it that gives you instructions for how to put this on correctly, but I'm a man, so I just ignored that.
All right, so these things say remove before use, so I am removing them before use. Wouldn't want to be caught doing anything illegal on camera. So Noxgear, they're gone, okay? They're out of here. This is cool. It's got a little credit card pouch for if you make money. And it's also got a little pouch for keys you can put right in there. Or in this case, my buddy Chuck's gonna just hide out in there so he can join me on the run.
Oh, look at them all swaddled up in there. It's a little chuck wagon.
Pull that, you can shoot your credit cards out of there. Is that what that does? Hold on. So here's a sample credit card. Not my favorite. There we go. Yeah, focus on that. Focus, 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 focus. That's when enemies smooch. So we put that in there, and then pull the tab. You can fire your credit cards out at anybody going by. This is a nice little added bonus. Because you know, there could be some sketchy people out there. You might have to, yeah, watch it. Watch it, buddy. Yeah, that paper cut's gonna hurt. I don't know if weaponry was the intended purpose, but that's what it is now. Now these are available for both left-handed and right-handed people. I got the one that goes on your right hand, so you just put your hand through there, all the way through, and then this piece here, let me get the exact wording. Okay, first one's the wrist loop, second one's the knuckle loop. I'm through the wrist loop here, the knuckle loop here, then we tighten that, and you know, just gently pat it. Seems like a new kind of Velcro. I don't know anything about Velcro. Also got to tighten that wrist loop. Focus, focus. All right, so there we have it. And then step 3 is to actually put your phone in there, and we just stretch that around the phone. So now my phone has a little speedo on, and then you could just put the top part around, and that is all there is to it. I could still close my hand around the phone, but I don't have to have a good grip on it the whole time. Here's the information on what kind of phones it can hold. These are pretty stretchy, and I've got a big case on here. Let's see, does it block the camera? It doesn't block the front one, so that's good. The back one, back one's gonna get blocked. Now for comparison, I've got my armband on. I used to use this when I was running, but as you can see, this is a much more natural movement. Trying to get my phone on my arm, it's like, oh, I missed it again. You see, because I'm doing this motion, the inertia is kind of carrying me through. So I have to kind of move them both at each other. Forces conflict, then I can reach my phone. It's just much harder that way. Or I'm trying to sell you something. You know, it's one of the two. But no, in all seriousness, if you want to hold the phone in your hand, this is great for that. If you're an armband person, you're an armband person. I'm going to figure out which one I am today. All right, so there it is, the Noxgear phone holder. And if this other hand was not preoccupied with holding the camera, then I could totally show you how I can hit those buttons with my left hand. Such ease. Plus it is really nice to not have to worry about dropping it. Oh, did you see that? I could still get bugs out of my eye while wearing the phone holder. I will say one thing you'll probably need to remember is to put your shoes on before putting this on. It wasn't really a problem for me because I don't untie my shoes, so I could just slip them back on. But if you're one of those people who like to tie your shoes every time, just put them on first and then put this on. treeawareness.com. I guess they're just alerting you that these are around. I guess that's a good thing to know. Oh, there's a tree. There's a tree. There's another one. I'm so aware. Can I get a manicure with this on? I think the answer is obviously yes. We don't actually have to do it. Though imagine the fun footage that would have been had I not chickened out. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I do have an armband. But when I'm out for a run and I'm not holding the camera, I usually wouldn't use it. I would just hold my phone. So if you're the kind of person who holds your phone, this is definitely good. I know for me, I was always worried when I would go past grates. But yeah, if you're the kind of runner or walker who's gonna hold your phone, this is a good alternative. Okay, now it's time to check on my location. Here I am. This made easy by the Noxgear phone holder. No joke, that would have been much more annoying had it been on my arm up here. Now as for sweat, it's a little sweaty, but that's to be expected. And the phone holder is machine washable. I don't find it uncomfortable at all, though that's just the opinion of someone on YouTube. You're gonna have to kind of figure that out on your own. No joke, I actually did forget I was wearing this earlier. I put it on for the first time, and then I went to put down my phone, and it was still on my hand. So to me, I would say it's not very noticeable, which is probably what you want. All right, we got a pretty dark street here. Time to engage the lamp. Oh wow, look at that. I can see little particles in the air. I definitely like that I can just point it around on my arm. Mosquito shield. Great for criminal interrogations on the run. It's got a little swivel thing here.
It's a 90-degree swivel.
Oh, sewer right there. Did you see that? I did, because of my Noxgear tracer lamp. I'm calling it. Noxgear's got some cool stuff. And speaking of Noxgear's cool stuff, you see this 39G here? This is the reason why you haven't seen new videos from me in a while. I have been running, but I've been running with this. So if you're looking for somebody to blame as to why there's not new content, blame Noxgear. And Father Mike Schmitz, because I've been listening to his podcast. He reads the Bible in a year. And the 39G is great for music, phone calls, and podcast. I am almost finished it, so I could probably get back to running with the camera soon. But man, oh man, what a gift. That's a reference to the podcast. I highly recommend it.
Okay, so how can you win something from Noxgear? Well, if you go to runsignup.com/IGTRvlog, then you can enter the drawing. There'll be a link to the website in the description of this video. You have the rest of October to put your name in the hat, and on November 1st, the winner will be selected. November is National Running Safety Month, and Noxgear has some great products to keep you safe while you've got the runs. So make sure you enter before November 1st, or if you want stuff today, use the discount code of IGTRvlog. Now, you don't have to do this in order to win something, but if you could, please leave a comment below letting us know which of the Noxgear products you would like to get. I want to thank you all for getting the runs with me, and have fun running.